1 month after he was elected and 1 month before he moves into the White House for the second time, Donald Trump is facing a crisis in Congress tonight. He tried and failed today to get the Republican-controlled House to pass a short-term budget. And without one by this time tomorrow, many parts of the U.S. government will have to shut down. KCAL News political reporter Tom Wade is here now with the very latest. Tom?
Yeah, we're seeing some chaos there, right? We're going to see if these lawmakers can get together and strike a deal, but it's looking a little tough right now. All right, so dozens of House Republicans voted against the Trump-endorsed plan, along with almost all Democrats. So even with a slim GOP majority, it appears Republicans will need Democratic help to ultimately keep the government running, and they have until tomorrow to get it done.
The bill is not passed.
House Republicans failed to pass a plan to temporarily fund the government, which means in just 24 hours there could be a government shutdown. Vice President-elect J.D. Vance blaming Democrats, even though his party holds the majority in the House, and dozens of GOP members voted against the temporary spending bill, called a continuing resolution, or CR, pushed by President-elect Trump.
The Democrats just voted to shut down the government, even though we had a clean CR, because they didn't want to give the president negotiating leverage.
Thursday's failed vote came after billionaire Trump advisor Elon Musk waged a war against an agreement reached by both Republicans and Democrats. President Trump ultimately agreed with Musk and torpedoed it. Democrats accused Musk of spreading disinformation about the original bipartisan agreement in dozens of posts.
There's a very simple way out of this, and it's the only way out of this, which is to go back to the original agreement that was hammered out over many weeks of painstaking bipartisan negotiation.
Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson, whose job may be on the line if Trump is not happy, expressed optimism a deal could be reached.
The only difference on this legislation was that we would push the debt ceiling to January of 2027. We will regroup and we will come up with another solution.
Professor of Politics Jack Pitney.
Shutdowns rarely work for Republicans. And this is a unique case in which the president-elect, not even the president, is directing the Republicans to vote a certain way, and he didn't get his way. So they have the worst of both worlds. Trump calling for a measure and the Republicans not voting for it. And then you have Elon Musk suggesting, well, we should shut down the whole government till January 20th. Well, the trouble is, Elon Musk doesn't understand what it means to live paycheck to paycheck.
Democrats in the House lashed out at Trump and his allies.
The Musk-Johnson proposal is not serious. It's laughable. Extreme MAGA Republicans are driving us to a government shutdown.
Republicans pointed the finger at Democrats, even though almost 40 of their own members voted no on Trump's plan.
The deal on the table will keep the government open for the American people, and if you guys so choose to shut it down, it will be on you, but not the Republican Party.
The new GOP measure released Thursday would salvage portions of the scuttled bipartisan plan, including a 3-month extension of government funding through mid-March, more than $100 billion in disaster aid, and $10 billion in assistance for farmers. But it adds a 2-year increase in the debt limit through January 2027, a key demand of President-elect Donald Trump, who touted success in Washington.
Republicans are all conservative, but they have very different ideas among them about what that means. Some of them will not vote to extend the debt ceiling no matter what, and that's a deal breaker for a lot of them. Few would be okay with extending the debt ceiling, in fact, lifting it altogether. But with such a narrow majority and with Democrats unified on the other side, very difficult for them to get the votes they need to pass something.
Some high-profile Republicans are floating the idea of making Elon Musk House Speaker, which would be, of course, an extraordinary move, and it's not clear if that will go anywhere. But right now, all eyes are on whether Congress can make the midnight deadline on Friday to pass a spending deal. I'm Tom Waite. Juan, back to you.